We've heard a lot about the Jordan Marshall and Justice Haynes are sort of 1A, 1B. What sort of, are you defining roles, like maybe like, do you see one as a short yardage guy, as a goal line guy? How do you?
No, that's a good question, but no. Both guys are adept at doing the entire offense, complete players. They're both very talented dudes, so yeah, but there's no defined roles like this guy's going to do this guy's going to do. There's some things that maybe you're better at, and Jordan, I'll say if you said I had to pick someone to go for short yardage, I'd probably go with him. He's the more rugged in between the tackles a little bit. But to sit there and say that Justice couldn't go in short yardage and goal line, that'd be a falsehood whatsoever. They're both capable of doing that.
And obviously, they're complete dynamic. We know that, but can you just compare and contrast their games a little bit? Like, is one better in pass pro? Is one?
Yeah, I would say this, if I had to kind of cut it up a little bit, I'd say that Justice may have some more big play potential out on the perimeter and things like that. He's probably a little more apt to take the ball out on the perimeter a little bit more than Jordan is. As Jordan's strict, he wants to go north and south, and he's a banger that way. And shown that he can do that, but he can also get you in the perimeter just as Justice can get you interiorly. They both catch the ball well. I think Jordan probably a little more ahead right now in the pass protection scheme as far as just the attributes of executing the block itself, not to where they fit in protection, but actually executing the block. They're both good at it, but I'd say Jordan's a little further ahead right now. But I would say, I think Jordan might get mad at this, but I'd say that Justice probably has a little more top end speed. So those would be different, but they're both capable of doing all those things.
As you've been at Michigan for a year now, what are the things in recruiting that you can sell about the program that you have found to be successful?
Yeah, this block game's amazing, and it's different. And it's one thing to say it's different, I know, and everyone's going to say, every school you go to, the coaches say, we're different. I think that the young man and their families need to come here to really experience it. This place is different. I think the people are different. I think our staff is different. Our head coach damn sure is different. And I think when young people sit there, and especially with him, when they sit in a room with him, they walk out like, yeah, that guy's a real one. There's not the over-evasive, there's not the pretentiousness and the cliques. This place is just different. Our players, I think when you sit with our players, some of the kids that I've had that have come in recently in recruiting, they speak volumes about our players. And those are the best recruiters we have. It's not the coaches, it's the players. And so we sit them down with them, and we have an amazing locker room to sell, if you will, or present. I think this community is how they've embraced this team and this culture has been unlike anywhere else I've ever been. And so this is just it's a different place. It's just a different place. I hope that answers your question. You wanted me to say something really bad about that other place? I'll say, yeah, we're better. There you go. Now I'm gonna get crucified on that. That's all right.
As a follow-up though,
what is the staff's reaction, and how fired up do they get when you guys have a big win on the recruiting trail? And what is your favorite type of cigar?
Any cigar is my favorite. No. Yeah, I think when you get a big time recruit to sign, it's not just one coach. It's a multitude of people that have worked with that. And I can say for the staff here and the people within this building, they're all involved. There's a lot of people that touch these players' lives every single day. And the one thing that is continually said and preached about is how there's a great alignment from the nutrition staff to the strength staff to the training staff to the coaching staff to recruiting. We're all aligned in what we're saying to these young people that come here, and you can't fake that, right? You can't fake that, and so everyone's aligned. I think that's important, but when we get a big time recruit to say they're coming here and then eventually get them here, that's a win for everybody, because there's a lot of people that were involved in that, and this started way back when. And so it's just again, kudos to the culture, but I believe it starts with the head coach and the culture that he's building.